and hit the like button and share the link of this very live broadcast to all WhatsApp and, of course, Facebook groups where you belong, that they may know that we have come to do the needful this very evening. Today's date is 12th of August 2026, and the time right now is exactly 33 minutes past 7 p.m. in the land of Biafra. It is 33 minutes top of the hour, wherever you are joining me from all across the globe. We have some very, very significant information this evening. Very, 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 very important information. Extremely important. When I said very, very, I mean very, very. Not missing word. So please let everyone know that we are live. Hit the like button. Very, very important. I want a significant number of Biafrans to be here this evening so that I may be able to release this all-important information for all Biafrans all over the world, because it is something that has to do with our Prime Minister's situation, and of course the appeal case which is ongoing in Pajehame District Court, Latifin. Ọ bụ na ị ga-emu ntị n'onu, afụ that na the energy is not really there. But we have only one option. And this very option is to do what we are doing this evening. There is no any other option if not to come to do the needful. This particular evening program is not going to be just exposition, and it's not going to be only the summary of our PM's program, but it's going to have the element of these two things that I've mentioned, and of course, another very, very important information that I'm going to show us moving forward. So please take a chill pill, relax, and give me your undivided attention. Now, moving forward, of course, we all know as today being the 12th day of August 2026, which was the 6th day of our Prime Minister appearing in court to appeal for his unjust conviction in Finland. So, a lot of things took place today. So many things happened, and of course, like as I always told you that victory is imminent. Victory is imminent. The only way that victory does not come, God forbid, is if there is travesty of justice. But so far, so good, the way things have been going, I can hit my chest and tell you that victory is assured. Victory is imminent, to be honest. Now, before we delve into the main matters of the day, I'm going to drop the bombshell right now, and then later in the middle of this very program, I will still drop the bombshell. I will still remind us. Then at the very end of the program, I will still remind us again. Because I know that towards the middle, there are more people who are going to join. And of course, even before the end of the program, or should I say towards the end of the program, people will continue to join as we move forward. Now, today in the court, If you were here in the afternoon, if you followed everything that happened in the afternoon, you will understand how the court proceedings, went today. Because we were here giving you all the information that you needed in order to understand what is going on in the court proceeding, or should I say in the courtroom. Now, later, before the end of that very program, I told us that Mazi Simon Joko, or should I say that they have gone for break, which was supposed to be the last break, the very last break of that very proceedings, so that they were going back for the last session of the proceedings today. I also told us that we are going to end that very program when we come back later in the evening. Then I will tell us what transpired towards the very end of that very court proceedings today. And here we are, even though the energy is not at the top level, but at least we are here to fulfill the promise, not only the promise, but also to fulfill the God's work. Now, having said that, what I want to tell us, because there was no difference between what happened in the court, or should I say during the last session. There was no difference between what happened there and what happened during the first, second, and third session in the court. There was no difference. So they continue to scrutinize, to search his phone, both his conversations and everything. So that is how it all went. And they ended the proceedings today. But I want to tell us what happened after the proceedings. Now, this is the announcement. Please pay attention. Pay very, very close attention, please. I told us that I'm going to drop a bombshell. There is a breaking news. There is a breaking news. The breaking news is that the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, and their prosecutor have finished whatever nonsense that they wanted to do in this very appeal. They ended it today. Initially, it was scheduled to end tomorrow, which was going to be the 13th day of August 2026. But because they do not have much, they do not have so much to prosecute our Prime Minister for, no evidence whatsoever. They are only relying on politics to cajole Finnish authority, to cow Finland, to maintain the status quo by keeping Mazi Simon Joko in custody. They are only relying on politics. They have absolutely nothing. Can you imagine that a case of this very magnitude, Nigeria was unable to provide any substantial evidence to back up their claim. They are only relying on the things that our Prime Minister posted on his X handle and the junk written by Mohammed Christopher Musa that they sent to prosecutor in Finland. They have no any tangible evidence against Mazi and Joko. Nothing at all. Because throughout we've been following this very appeal. Even during the case, the initial case last year, we were following everything. They had no any evidence, especially in this appeal, is so tiring. No any evidence. The only thing they have is going through our Prime Minister's Twitter handle and his telephone conversations. Finished, nothing else. Nothing else. So they couldn't continue till tomorrow. They ended every scrutinization today on our prime minister. They ended it today. It's over for them. So now the big news is this. There are two big news, or should I say breaking news. The first big news, no, there are three. Yeah. The first one is the one I've said already, which the zoo has ended their own, scrutinization today. Then the second big news is instead of our prime minister to begin his defense on the 17th of August, which was already scheduled. Now, the date has changed. If you look at the thumbnail, which I have written myself, that says, breaking news, big twist in court today as date changes. Big twist in court today as date changes. So, now, instead of our prime minister to begin to mount his defense on the 17th as scheduled earlier on, they have now shifted the time from 17th to 13th, which is going to begin tomorrow. You understand? So our PM will start mounting his defense from tomorrow, being the 13th. And I am working on. I can't wait. Even PM himself couldn't wait. When he was releasing the information, if you look at his face, he was very, very happy because the time to dismantle the evil entity called Nigeria has finally arrived. This opportunity he has now, he didn't have it back in the days when he was unjustly imprisoned, because he was believing that the matter is going to be very simple because he knows very, very well that he committed no offense. He knows that he has no crime to answer. So initially, he wasn't even bothered enough to bring a lot of proof, a lot of evidences against the zoo, because he didn't take the matter that he thought is going to be a normal, court proceeding, and then they will allow him to go because he is innocent. Up until when what happened, he now realized that Nigeria is very, very serious. So now he has a lot of evidences, which is going to start providing tomorrow against the Zoological Republic. And remember what I always tell you, that the prosecutor is going to run. Remember, I always say this, that prosecutor will run. You know why he's going to run? He's going to run because he will not be able to answer questions. Remember, in a court of competent jurisdiction, when there is a case, the prosecutor will be there with the accuser. It is very, very imperative for prosecutor to be there with the accuser, so that the questions that the prosecutor cannot be able to answer, the accuser will be able to answer it, because the accuser should know more better than the prosecutor, because it is his own case. Why the accused should be there with the what do they call the defense team? What do they call him? What do they call the defense team? Can somebody help me in the comment section? And the accused should be there with the defense team, his legal team, by law. So now the accused is there, but the accuser is not there. The plaintiff is not there. Now, this particular prosecutor is in a very, very tight corner. In a very tight corner, because the questions our prime minister will throw at him tomorrow, he will confess that he doesn't have any answer to it. And I hope And I strongly believe that at some point, even the judges will become tired, because when questions are being thrown to the prosecutor, a man who alleged that something has happened, and then they're asking you questions, you are not able to answer it, then it's a big problem. Even the judges may get tired and end end this very case. So this is the second big news. Our PM, instead of 17th, he's going to start defending himself on 13th of August, which is tomorrow. Now, I'm using this opportunity because I know that some of our people have already prepared to be in Finland, especially those who have already gone and those who are preparing to go. I know that some of them, since the announcement was made, some of them are preparing for 17th. Nevertheless, tomorrow is today is Wednesday, so tomorrow should be Thursday. Tomorrow is Thursday, which is 13th of August. According to the date of these very proceedings, there is not going to be, hold on, let me confirm before we continue, because I always like to be very, very correct and punctual. So yes, hold on, just a sec. Hold on a sec. So, based on the date, 10 to from 5, 7, 5 to 7, 10 to 13. So, it's going to, if they follow this particular notification, then this week proceedings will end tomorrow, being 13th, and it's going to be on Thursday. So now, since our PM, instead of him to start here on 17th here, he's going to begin on 13th, which is tomorrow. So now, for those of you who have already prepared, because 14th is going to be Friday, there is no proceedings. 15th will be Saturday, of course, weekend, no proceedings. 16th will be Sunday, weekend, no proceedings. Then 17th is on Monday. So those of you who are preparing to fly down, to touch down in Finland on Sunday, if you have already booked your ticket, no problem. If you have already booked your hotel, no problem. Don't worry yourself, don't panic. This thing happened by sudden. Even the information was not yet released during our broadcast in the afternoon, or should I say in the morning, the afternoon, yes. So the information was not yet there until this evening after the whole court proceedings today. That is when we got the information, and it's authentic, 100%. So now, don't worry, continue with your plans, right? There's nothing to worry about, because that same 17th is going to be the day 2, the second day of our Prime Minister's defense. You understand me? So if you miss the first day of his defense and appear on the second day, that is not a problem. So don't worry, continue with your plans. Now, the biggest news is that we have confirmed authoritatively. Remember, I told us that there is there are a lot of evidences that our Prime Minister has gathered against Nigeria. And I also told us this afternoon that he said, our PMs told judges, the appeal judges, that the little evidences he has is just a tip of an iceberg. Is just a tip of an iceberg. So those evidences, it is almost impossible for our Prime Minister to finish those evidences from tomorrow till 21st. So what has happened? What has happened here is that the case now is no longer going to end on the 21st. The case is no longer going to end on the 21st. The ending day of the case is now on the 26th of August. So this is now the biggest news now. So it is now confirmed, based on the changes, the case is going to end on the 26th of August 2026. Mark the date, not this 21st anymore. This is the initial plan, right? But we have been notified this evening that this date has changed. So it's going to end on the 26th. Now, but this date, based on what I know for now, these dates of 17th to 18th, 20th to 21st continues, remains intact for now. This is what I know for now. Tomorrow is going to be another sitting which our PM will start defending himself, bringing his evidences against the zoo, against the terrorist country Nigeria. Then there is going to be, after Thursday, which is tomorrow, there is another day during the week, which is also another work day, which is Friday, next tomorrow, which if you look at the dates here, there is no sitting on Friday. But that tomorrow, we are going to pay attention to know if there's going to be another sitting, maybe when we here, to make it to sit also on Friday, which is now going to be on the 19th. No, on the hold on. 17 Monday, 13 tomorrow, 14 is Friday. Yeah. So we're going to know from tomorrow being 13th, we're going to know if there's going to be any emergency that somehow judge decide to sit again on the 14th, which is going to be on Friday. So for now, there is nothing like that. I'm just speculating. I'm just giving you okay, I'm just telling you so that in case if there's anything like that, I will let you know by tomorrow. But for now, there's nothing like that. So now, from this particular 21st, which supposed to be the last, which should have been the last day as stipulated earlier on, from 21st, we will now know, I will now tell us if if the remainder of the remaining days will be, will be like back to back, because from 21st to 26th is 5 days, right? So we are going to know if the sequence will be, back to back, or whether there's going to be jump like you see the way they jump here from 18, they jump 19, and then they're going to 20. From 13, they jump 14, they jump 15, they're going to 17. So now we are going to know if they're going to jump days, or it's going to be, the sequence will be non-stop from this 21st down to, because I haven't checked the days to know whether there is Saturday, weekend, or Sunday, or something like that. I've not checked. But from there, we will know. Even maybe before there, from 20th, we're going to know when it's going to be after 21st, when the next sitting will be. Whether it's going to be, 5 consecutive days till 26th, or there's going to be, skips or maybe changes. But the whole proceedings ends on the 26th of this month of August 2026. So this is the biggest news, and I want everybody to take note of it. So those of you who are preparing to travel, this is very important. Those of you who are preparing to travel on the 17th or 16th, which is going to be on Sunday. So those of you who are preparing to travel if you have already booked your flight, you can make it open. You can make it an open ticket so that you can be able to, so you can be able to flex it anyhow you want. If you have already booked hotel, you always have the freedom to extend the amount of days you want, so you can go now and check if there's still chance. Maybe someone else might have booked from the day that your own is ending. But if there's still vacancy, if there's still chance, you can extend it to 26th, because someone called it. For those of you who would go on 17th, I would like to be there until 21st, when the case will supposed to end. You understand me? And then now on 21st, you go back to your destination while the case is still ongoing. Then obuzini nochazi ifeni now, there, the case end there. So Zenandi Duru, our prime minister, Dunate Anabe from court. So Nandi Agwegu, Yaguegu, Dunate Duria from court there. Dunate, because Obune discharge, I don't think there were any reason why Oyeju Enachi back to prison in Otago. So I think I believe a discharge Okwesisi from court there where now bear. So on record in a basizim boni in a babia ka, I don't know. So Obuna, if you have the opportunity, depending on your job, if you have the chance, if you are self-employed, and you have already booked your flight, your hotel, everything from 17th to 21st, you can now adjust so that that you be there. You need to be there. Our prime minister from court to his house and celebrate him. So this is the news. This is the information coming from the court, from Paijehamet District Court in Lahti, Finland. I hope everybody understand it. Now we are going straight to another topic. We are now going straight to another topic. Very, very, very important topic indeed. So this is where we are for now. The date, the changes in the court, which I have already brought to us. I will still talk about this before the end of the this program for those who are going to join later. It's very, very important that they also have the full information of course, what has happened and what is going to happen moving forward. Now, let us come back home. Let us bring it back home, because this is our home. So, those of you who have been following up the events as they unfold will remember that I gave us information of what happened in Enugu, where church members, church goers, the Reverend Father, the Mansava or catechist, they were all kidnapped in Enugu, in Afa, the local government area of Old Enugu State. So I told us, so some of the kidnappers, some of the terrorists that were arrested by the Enugu Forest Guard, which they are now claiming that it was done by JTF, a combination of Nigerian police and Nigerian army with Air Force, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, but the very first information that I got was that it was the Enugu State Forest Guard that went for that operation, that rescued the kidnapped people, the kidnapped victims, and also captured some of the terrorists that kidnapped them. So these are the terrorists. Here you can see their faces. They are all Fulani. They are all. This is not a Gekwanti. Listen, my people. Forget Nandi Nana Corner social media. I don't do propaganda here. Anything I tell you, Okoto Akoside. on air. It is better for me not to come on air. It is better for me not to do broadcast than formulating a story to tell us, to tell my people. Such a thing I've never done, and I cannot do it. You understand? That is how we build our credibility. And this particular platform is based on information. That is how we start. We started with dissemination of information, and we remain there. We continue doing that tomorrow. You understand me? So anything I tell you here is pure. I don't lie, and I don't do propaganda here. These particular individuals were the captured terrorists who were who were among the group that kidnapped our people in a Catholic church in Afa, the local government area of Old Enugu State last week. You understand? So these three were captured. You can see their names. I hope it's showing on the screen, by the way. Let me even check my screen. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I think, yeah, it's showing. So you can see their names. Onye nke a bụ Aliyu Muhammad, a Fulani. Usman Muhammad, Fulani. Babuga Usman, Fulani. Three of them are all Fulani terrorists. You can see their faces. They are all Fulani terrorists. So these two are young. These two are young. You can see them. They are very, very young. This one is young. This one could be maybe probably 20. Let's just give it. I don't want to go through their stats, their statistics, or their biography, whatever. There's no need of me reading biography of a terrorist. So this one could be around 20, maybe 25 years. This one should be around 23 years. This one should be around 55 to 60 years. So they are the ones, probably this old one is their leader. They are the ones who has been terrorizing Udi, and they are the ones that kidnapped our people. But I am pained. You know why I am pained? I am disappointed. You know why? Because the forest guard, which they now claim to be JTF, Nigeria Police and the Military Joint Task Force. So my disappointment is that those that arrested them have handed them over to Nigerian police. And you know what that means. You know exactly what that means. Those who have arrested them have handed them over to police. Now, police has only one option, which is to free them, which is to release them. And it's very, very unfortunate because we have watched this very movie several times. We did not start watching this movie today. This particular movie didn't begin today. We've been watching this movie where police will arrest Fulani terrorists and just release them, with immediate effect. We watched that very former governor. Should I even bring that very video to the screen? Though I don't have to because I've been playing that very video. I used to play that video almost on a regular basis, especially during when I'm doing a recorded broadcast. We have watched where the former governor of Akwa Ibom State was crying publicly how the Nigerian police released the captured Fulani terrorists. Maybe I should bring that video, by the way. Let me look for that video while I speak. So we have watched it where zoo police capture, not even zoo police, where they capture the locals, capture Fulani terrorists with AK-47, the local security. and then handed them over to police. Then the police call came from above, and they were ordered to free the Fulani terrorists. We have seen it happen. We have seen this movie played over and over and over again. So my problem here is not that they have been arrested, but they will release them. They are going to release them. So there is nothing to be proud of. Oh, they have been arrested. No, there is absolutely nothing to be proud of here. Because tomorrow, these same people, remember their faces, just mark their faces. Tomorrow, these same people will still kidnap another group of people, and they will still do it in that same area because that is where they know. They have mastered the terrain. They know every nook and cranny of that Udi local government area. And the Udi is large. Udi has a lot of forest, or should I say big forest? Yes, I think that's the right word. Udi has a very huge forest, right? Because it's very, very big. Udi is big. So, and Udi is not far from Anambra State, old Anambra for sure. Because from Night Mile, in Olugukwu and then my Night Mile in Oka de Kwanso, Adeka Amoma. Night Mile in Sonoka. For those of you who think that is far, it's not far. Obon a guy with the private. A guy with the private. Yeah, for that in all the very near. Yotago. All the very, very near, not far away. Udi is actually near. Both side, they very close. So this is it. This is what I have to tell us concerning this very development. I will still look for that very video. If I see that video, I will play it. They very, very important. Now, moving forward, let us see what is going on, because there are some other information that that has popped up, and we need to dissect it. We need to dissect it. Very, very important. This is something that we have gotten from Barrister Aloye Jimako recently. Let me bring it, and it's very, very important that we touchlight it. At least other people who are not Biafrans who are watching them and also learn what we are passing through, especially now that our Prime Minister is, appealing his case. Now, this is from Barrister Aloye Jimako, the Special Counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who have made a very, very disheartening revelation. And according to the Post, he said, report, Igbo youth detained at Wawa military barracks in Niger State are forced to plead guilty amid prolonged detention. That they were forced, Igbo youths, in the name of IPOB. This is one of the thank God. Thank God. I'm very, very happy. Even though I didn't remember this, but I'm happy that I remember it now. I'm happy that I remember it now. It's not the main reason why I'm bringing this so that the world may see what our people are passing through. Now, I am happy to remember that a couple of weeks ago, I was bringing a certain video where some group of charlatans or unscrupulous elements in Abia State gathered under canopy, and the idiot was busy spouting nonsense with his mouth that our leader has given order to resume all unit IPOB meetings, which is a blatant lie. Blatant lie. I told us that order was coming from the DOS and Canon Takano. Did you hear them debunk anything? Did you hear them come out to say, no, they must not gather? Did you hear Canon Takano come out to say our leader does not give such order? Did you hear anything like that? Did you hear anything whatsoever like that? The answer is no. There is nothing like that. They all kept mute while our people gather under IPOB in Biafra land, especially in Alibo,
I
in Igbo
told
land.
them.
Now, thank God that I have brought this, because if I did not bring this, you may not even take it seriously, right? I've told our people that there will be no gathering. There will be no gathering. Our leader did not give any order. That is the truth. Our leader did not give any order, because till today, Chris Napot every week of Takuoku, he has never condemned that very lie that our leader has given order to start gathering. That means I have always been right. When I told you that that very order came from DOS and Canon Takano, you thought I was, somebody called me that day and say, leave the lead. Somebody money leave the leadership our leader has instituted. Yotago, Osimo Hapuha. How can you leave them when our people have been told to start gathering in Igbo land under IPOB unit meetings? You say I should leave. I can't leave. If I can leave them, so what am I then doing here? Why am I on media? Why did I fight? Why did I even attach myself in the first place to fight for our freedom? This freedom, is it only me that will enjoy it? It's not only me that will enjoy it. It's for all of us. So if I leave the matter that is going to affect us and destroy our people, then why should I join the movement in the first place? You understand me? Why should I join why did I join the movement? You know? So this is our youth. This is our youth rotting in Wawa military barracks, not even a normal correctional center, not even normal prison, military barracks, Wawa in Niger State, forced to plead guilty amid prolonged detention. They have forced them to plead guilty, to accept what they did not do, to accept that they are terrorists, because there is nothing else they normally use against IPOB if not terrorists. Now they have forced them to accept that they are terrorists. And I'm happy that this is coming from Barrister Aloy Ejimako. You understand me? It's coming from Barrister Aloy Ejimako, a lawyer who may be, representing these people moving forward. Now, in a 31 page released by the United States-based Ekwenche Research Institute and the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, Inter-Society, it has emerged that at least 8 Igbo land Judeo-Christian abductees bundled to Wawa military cantonment in faraway Niger State in north central Nigeria since 2021. Since 2021 to today, nobody's talking about them. Were recently tried under controversial circumstances, including being coerced to plead guilty. Remember, the only crime they always charge IPOB members is terrorism. Now imagine coercing them to plead guilty of being terrorists. Imagine what is going to be their fate. Just imagine it. I want you, as you are sitting in your comfort zone, watching this program, listening to me, I want you to reason it and think of it. Tell yourself, imagine now them being coerced, being forced to accept being guilty of terrorism. What is going to be their fate? Think of it. He said, the detainees are identified as Chidebere Luke Echefu, Chidebere Christian Ugu, Nnabike Romanus, Erike Igwe, Ferdinand Uchenna Ede, Azoribe Samuel Onu, Ndukwe Kalu. Let's continue to the next page. Let's continue to the next page. Azori Ibe Samuel Onu, Ndukwe Kalu Iroha, Okolo Godwin Ejiofor, and Ebel Onyekachi Michael, while also highlighting the case of Ozioma Elizabeth Onyaka. This Ozioma Elizabeth Onyaka is a young girl, is a woman actually. It's a woman that they have kept in jail. I wish I could bring that video. That video is very, very disheartening. The lady has lost consciousness. She is no longer conscious. She does. If I bring that video, you will cry, especially women. Women will cry. If you see that lady, she has lost her consciousness. She now resemble a Fulani woman, Igbo girl, Igbo young girl, and imie melu nwatakịrị a edewe ya na-ebi okwe. I just debe nwatakịrị na-ebi okwe. The only thing Fulani soldiers na-eme this little girl bụ ibi okwe. Wish maybe I will just show. I'm not going to play the video. I will just show it. I will just show it. Yes, I won't play the video. I will just show so that you can see the girl's face. Dewe the girl na-ebi okwe. Agalaga gaxi anụcha kura de nunu abịa bie ya okwe. For many years, the girl she's sick. Oya atogo ya ọnọzi ọfụma. Ife di ya ka a na-akpọ ụbụrụ uche ka a na-akpọ akọ na uche. Somebody help me in the comment section. Ka a na-akpọ akọ na uche uche ya nọ, uche ya dị ọzi ya ka a na-akpọ akọ na uche. Elozogom onye uche ya furu efu ka ya na-akpọ ya onye uche ya furu efu. So uche the girl efugo, the girl anọzi ya, yotago, the girl anọzi ya cha. Memory, thank you nna na-edu, thank you na-edu, thank you Okezie. Memory, she has lost her memory. She does no longer know any. If you just were somewhere, like I will show you. Let us finish this one. I will show you. Okay, for that video, but Igbo Igbo get what a Igbo, nwa Igbo. Here, including why also highlighting the case of Ozioma Elizabeth Onyaka, who it said remained on trial after more than 5 years in detention. After more than 5 years. Sonso kwe ka na-ebi this girl. Ndị Fulani soldiers ga ṅụcha kura dununu apụta bie ya okwe. Ọ na-asaba isi ha. Nwatakịrị ọmazi ihe, onwezi ihe ọma. Ụbụrụ ya apụgo, memory efuo, onwezi even ọhụ mmadụ ọtajalụ n'akụkụ wall, you know, ọfụ mmadụ because of that trauma, ọfụ ha ala anybody ọtajalụ n'akụkụ. Inegode anya otu ozi atajalụ n'akụkụ, ịya amadat na alụ emego the girl. Ọfụ ha ala mmadụ, whether me na-abịa ibi okwe ma na-abịa ịjụ ya ajụjụ ma obi gị ọ dị ọcha ma obi gị ọ dị njọ. Ọfụ ha mmadụ immediate ọtajalụ na wall. Ọkpọkwa ofu ebe na wall because ọ ma that na the only thing ọ na-eme dị ebe service ndị Fulani. The only thing ọ nọ dị ya arụ bụ service Fulani. Now, the organizations alleged that the cases reflected a broader pattern in which Southeast civilians accused of being IPOB members or supporters were transferred to detention facilities in northern Nigeria and subjected to proceedings without adequate access to lawyers, families, or independent witnesses. So the detainees are identified as Chidebere Luke Echefu, Chidebere Christian Ugu, Nnabuike Romanus. Apogom these names already. Apogom these names. So let's go to the last page, and then I'll show you that girl. The detainees are identified as blah, 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 Akpogom these names. All right. Akpogom these names. Okay. This post was made today. You can see the date. You can see the date. August, 12th August, 2026. Now, let me try and show us that video. Let me, even if I don't play that video, because that video is no, I'll just show you the girl in case if you know her. In case, because I believe that now 80 to 90% of people who are watching this program are Igbo Biafrans. Between 80 to 90% are Igbos. Of course, there are those who are not Igbo. I know, because I usually see their comments. Sometimes when I speak Igbo, they'll tell me, speak English, not all Biafrans are Igbo. I know that. So that's why I cannot give 100%. I know that between 80 to of course, to 90 or even 70 to 90% are Igbos. So just a moment, let me bring that very video. You need to see it so that if she's your sister or your nephew, your neighbor, whoever she is, if you know the face, if you know her, but I hope you will recognize her when you see her. So if you are able to recognize the face, then that will be okay, because she needs help. The girl needs help. Yatago Akachukwu. She's not yet freed. Akaji. Yatago. So let's see. Let us see. Unbelievable. So this is the girl. Her name is Onyaka Ozioma Elizabeth. Okofro watakere. I hope na iri epụtara here because ọ dịzị ka onye Fulani. Kono fugo si tajalo na ahụrụ aja. Somebody ji camera na abịa ya nso egwu ume amapụ ya because of the traumas. The only thing ọ na-arụ bụ service Fulani Fulani soldiers na-aṅụ ihe anụnwa na-aṅụ ka a na-akpọ ya ka a na-akpọ this ọgwụ a na-akpọ crystal kolos na-aṅụ kolos onwe ihe ọzọ a na-akpọ ya mkpụrụ mmiri ihe ọnọdụ ebe service Fulani soldiers na-agba mkpụrụ mmiri kwefu kosi tajalo. Unfortunately, this video is not clear. I think it's better here now. It's better here. Ọ dịzị ka Fulani. Could you believe na onye abụ onye Igbo? Could you believe that this nwatakịrị abụ onye Igbo? Ndị Fulani soldiers kpọrọ ya keep ya na-ebi ọkụ every day for 5 years. Afọ ya bụ onye aka bụ surname ya Ozioma Elizabeth bụ her name. Because ọ bụ na ịma this girl, if you know anybody like this, has been missing for 5 years. She has been missing. She has been missing. I also use this opportunity to give Aloy Ejimako and his team, including Aloy Ejimako and his team, kudos for looking after these our people. Yeah, at least sometimes so in my here we don't have freedom fighting. In freedom fighting, we don't have permanent friend, we don't have permanent enemy. That is how to show sincerity. Kudos to Barrister Aloy Ejimako and his team, which includes especially Ejiofor. When I say Ejiofor, Obokwe Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Obokwe Ifeanyi Ejiofor kedu Obokwe Kara White Ifeajuna Ejiofor. The other Ejiofor onye nke a onye nke m. So I say kudos to them. They try at least. It's not easy, you know. These are our people. These people in jail for many years without trial are our people. So when people take it upon themselves to go and search them in those places, it's not easy. So we have to, give credit to them. It's not easy. So if anybody knows this girl, her name is Ozioma Elizabeth Onyaka. Onyaka is her surname. I don't really know where she comes from exactly because the girl is now unconscious. She has lost her memory. She doesn't know anything anymore. She doesn't know anybody. She can't remember anybody. Yatago. So if anybody knows this face, please, she needs a help. She needs help. She needs help at least to locate her family. I'm not sure that this girl still remember where she comes from. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Yes, Nnemeka Ejiofor. Thank you, Akunne. It's Nnemeka Ejiofor. So Fulani aṅụchakwura dununu ka ọ bụ enwere si burantachi aṅụchakwura dununu ṅụọ mkpụrụ mmiri aga bie nwatakịrị a n'ọkwe for 5 years. Unbelievable. 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 It's so disheartening. So disheartening, honestly speaking. So, my people, as we proceed, if I remember a few more things, I will say it. I will say it. So the line is open. There are other things, and let me send a message to somebody. I would have gone deeper. But on PM today. On PM today. Unfortunately, there was video, but that video had the home play. Yotago or the home play. So I can easily say that there was no video of our PM. Yotago. So on Yoku today. So because of that, I will go easy on this person that I want to send message to. I'm going to go easy on her. I would have loved to go deep, but because of what PM said today, PM did not say anything about her or specifically for her, no. And her matter was never raised on PM. But there is something that PM said, So therefore, I'm going to, go easy. I'm going to go easy on this person that I want to send a message. You all remember a couple of days ago when I wanted to do that program, that Van program, when he joined hands with Imam Madabo trying to stop our people from communicating and giving me information from Finland. So before I delve into that very program, I mentioned one name called Dominic Olewunne. Every single thing that I have said about Dominic Olewunne is pure truth. Absolutely truth, no lie. Both the one that I said, PM told them because she went with Uche, Dominica, Uche, with one of our brothers in Finland, went together to see PM, and it was that our brother that took them to see PM. They went there. PM told them, koro, eyeball to eyeball, that look, that time when I'm telling you this, they were working together, Dominica, Uche, they were all in the group of Ngozo Rabeze. They were all in one group under their USB group. Now, this our brother took them, and that was the only time, one and only time, Uche is visiting our PM in Kilimakoski prison. So, Mazi Samane Banjoku told them, koro, that they are not following the template of our struggle. Koro, eyeball to eyeball. Uche tried to explain, it's just this and that. Mazi told him, no, I understand what is going on out there. I am getting information of everything happening. You people are not following the template. And guess what? The police officers and the prison warders usually follow every single thing that is going on concerning Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku. And they relay all the informations to him. Especially the prison warders. They relay all the informations, especially the ones happening on social media. They relay all the informations to him. Mazi told them, Koro, that you people are not following the template. Now, to my greatest surprise, that Olewune had the opportunity to make a broadcast. I don't know if that was a broadcast or maybe she went to X Space. I think that was X Space, where she had the opportunity to talk. When I heard that message from our PM, I didn't say anything because it's been a long time. It's been a long time. When I got that message, that PM told them that they have deviated from the struggle. It was a long time, but I kept quiet. I didn't say anything. She has visited PM again after that. She has, she usually visits PM, quite sure. So now, only for this woman to come out to lie, I have to use that word, lied, that PM is in support of USB. When I got that very broadcast that she made, that is when I became angry, because I knew the first message that our PM sent to them in the first instance. You understand me now? So when I made this reference the other day, and remember the time I blasted her after that very program she made, I got angry and then I blasted her on air because she failed to tell the Biafrans the truth, which PM said that they, when she was with Ngozi Arabeze, that they have deviated from the template. She didn't tell Biafrans the truth. Then now, later on, she came out to say that PM support USB. So after I blasted her, she went to tell our people in Finland. Before the protest, they had a meeting. Why I am not saying too much about that meeting is because, in the first place, the meeting was not a bad meeting, and there are other individuals who were on that meeting who are the line is not open yet. Okay. Oh, did I even say? Oh, sorry. Let me remove the number. The line is not yet open. Sorry. I didn't even remember that I already asked people to call. So now, why I won't go deep on that over that meeting is because the reason for that meeting was very, very good, which was something that gave birth to the to Brigi supporting the protest in Finland. The meeting, that very meeting, gave birth to that very memo that Brigi wrote in support of that protest that happened in Finland. So that very meeting had some individuals that I hold in high standard, in high esteem. So going deep in that, in what happened in that meeting, will begin to raise, unnecessary dust, especially concerning the other individuals who were in that meeting. But this same woman, after when I blasted her for that very broadcast she made, where she lied at PM support USB, then she went to that meeting because she was in that meeting. She went there and said that, and started trying to convince our people in Finland that they should stop giving me information. She was saying that she's going to give them one girl that lives in India. She said the girl's name is something Nikki. I don't know if it's Nikki who. I don't know. She said that the girl is doing well, and she promised to send them the girl's link so that they can check her out on social media and see that the girl is doing well, so that they will start working with the girl and start giving the girl information. And instead of Biafra Unite, that she doesn't know the guy is sometimes he talks anyhow. That is what she's telling them, that I talk anyhow. So now cool on it down, or cool on it down with the cause, cool on it down. Because I want to send a message to somebody. So now she did that, and our people stood their ground. Our people stood their ground and told her, I don't know the person you are talking about, and we've been dealing with Biafra Unite for ages, and we don't have any issues with him. And one of the somebody said Nikki Angels. Is it Nikki Angels? Nikki Angels. Somebody said Nikki Agnes. Oh, Agnes. Okay. You know, these people, I don't know who they are. Nikki so Agnes. Because after what happened in November, a lot of people popped up in this very struggle, claiming to be media warriors. No problem. So now one of the dignitaries in that attended that very short meeting they had with our people in Finland, said on that meeting, told her and everybody that he has had meetings where Biafra Unite was there, and different meetings, not one, not two. And Biafra Unite has defended our prime minister very, very well, and defended this very struggle on different occasions. You understand me? That very person made this comment, but it did not sound well to Olewunne. Olewunne persisted in persuading our people to start working with that Nikki somebody and leave Biafra Unite by the side. So when I made this particular revelation day before 3 days ago, before I started sending message to Vam and Imam Madabo, all of a sudden, this woman went to call one of our brothers in Finland, send her message, not call, send him a message. She sent a message to one of our people in Finland and told him to tell me that she has never discussed me with anybody. Another lie again. When I have the full information of what transpired, how she was persuading our people to stop working with me, stop giving me information, instead work with that woman called Nikki. I have the full information. And then she lied to our brother that she sent a message that he should warn me, that she's not going to warn me again. That was a threat. That was a threat. I have that message because the message was forwarded to me directly, the same way she sent it. That he should warn me that she's not going to warn me again, that I should never call her name again, that she never discussed me with anybody, which is another lie. You understand me? So when I received that very message, and that my brother said he doesn't know the person who sent this message, I told him to ask the person to say who she is, who he or she is, before I can respond. So that our brother got back to her and asked her who she is. Then she now said, Isolewunne. And then that my brother now sent me the name, the message, the name directly, that the way she sent it, Olewunne. Then I laughed in my mind, but I became more angrier than before.
No, it's terrible.
I became more angrier than before. That this woman has the guts to even warn me. To even warn me. And then I have to go and dig to bring that very broadcast she made, where she lied that our PM is in support of USB. So I was preparing to, to undo Vam this evening. But the message from our PM this same evening, when after the proceedings, calm me down, calm my mind, calm my spirit. Not only against her, but against many, many things and some few other people.
Message
you understand me? So it calmed me down. So I want to tell Olewunne, don't contact anybody again to reach out to me. Don't do that. This particular thing wouldn't have been as cool as I am now. It wouldn't have been very quiet like this, because I would have been playing your video. And then I would have been playing your video, your broadcast, then analyzing it at the same time, and you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like the way I would have done it, including some other things I would have followed. So never you ever contact somebody again to warn me. Don't do that. My number is in the public. If you want to talk to me, you talk to me directly. You call me on phone. Either you call me on my live broadcast. If you want to debate me, you call me live on my live program. If you want to talk to me personally, you call me when I'm not live. On a personal note, you talk to me. But don't you ever take me to sue me or summon me to anybody or with anybody again. Don't do that. I don't like it. I don't like it. You don't want in all wegi imegi female. Till today, you never tell us why you are no longer working with Ngozi Orabeze. You never told us anything. Because okay, you wouldn't have left. Because I don't know about the problem. Whether Mogun about the problem, Ngozi no about the problem among you people. So since you left, you didn't tell us anything. You haven't told us anything. Because all that Ngozi Orabeze you wouldn't have left since you are still in the struggle. Because as far as I'm concerned, you are still in the struggle. Because you were there in Finland for the protest. You were there. So you are still in the struggle. So Ngozi Orabeze do dundi iberibo na-edu na-aga to Biafra. You wouldn't have left. You can't not there because Soludurugo na Biafra. Yotago? So, but because all the people who left from autopilot, they left and they went inside. They are no longer in the struggle. Come from Dr. Nelly. Dr. Nelly left and she left. She never come back to the struggle. Look at Insima them. Look at all of them. Faith or Gala them. They are no longer in the struggle. Some of them are using their platforms to do politics. Some of them are even fighting against Biafra. So as long as you left and you are still in the struggle, meaning that none will live faithful. And it's quite unfortunate that you didn't share that info with us, at least to save souls. At least to save souls. Yotago? So you didn't tell us anything. Epo, kwa others, like Solomon Nkwochaha, Dr. Age, or Dr. Nonafaya, Age. These people are still in struggle, especially Age is still in this struggle, still making comments, but they haven't come out to tell us what they saw. At least to save souls. As you think you are saved now, why don't you save others? So next time, don't you ever call anybody or contact anybody to come and warn me. I wouldn't like it. I am taking it easy with you today simply because of the words of our Prime Minister this evening. I'm taking it easy with you. If not, wouldn't have been easy this way. Take note of that. So now the line is open. I'm going to be here for the next 5 or 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll call it a night. I am completely exhausted. I have to say it, because that is the truth. I am completely exhausted. So, the line is open for anyone who has something to chip in. There is somebody who was calling me before. Let me go back and see who that was.
I will address this nonsense
see if I
now,
can,
because him I like you.
if I can get back to him.
I was there.
The line is open. Anybody who wants to say something, you are free to call now, at least to take 1 minute, 1 or 2, before we close for the night. I am calling this person, but he's not responding, so I have to move forward, maybe to another number who called.
Well, if we send the message, you send it that group.
All right, call on WhatsApp, please. Go ahead. Go ahead. Be brief, please.
Okay.
Uzoma BJ is not BJ, it's Elizabeth Ganiru. You mean Nifa?
Our former coordinator, Buchino Salefne. Hana Bokebo the same day.
Hello, Mary.
Hana Melo Tahazi. So, almost 5 years or more than 5 years. So, Ejidesino, Chino so Kahana Kawada, Nachino Sagonaka, India. Oh, we came for the name before bed of Salefne. Then that is the same day. Boyawa second. And I'm not sanitary. This is. So, yeah, no way be na territory could be.
Yeah, imagine. Na territory kaga bulia.
From that in kita the shock. Okay, well, if we went there, never mind.
Chai. Imo family, yo kwa family member yema.
No will look family mana nga kwazi kan our members in Anambra North. Kamano when they were idea family.
Biko.
We can Kambiana can pop North. I can manage with the way.
Biko, very important. Dalorin, Dalomazi. Chai.
Chineke go kukunole na lo jisike.
Ise. Dalorin. Ifugonu. Pona fugona. Ifuguru media abalo. Fuguru media abalo. Ifugonu. Onye obu na. Onye obu is one of the people who are watching this program. Not Bogona. Kwifugu na. At least everybody can confirm now. If I this is not propaganda. Yotago. Unbelievable. Bella me bugolo nwata kere ahụ eziokwu. Why no na this condition? Okay, I know me that na nwoke no kama na obu nwoke. I know obu ifem na akọwa because obu so nwoke dị mma ịta afọ mana n'ikwu eziokwu nwaanyị adịghị mma ịnọ na this situation, to be honest, to be very very honest. Obukwa no nwoke ka mma ịta afọ mana if you want to tell yourself the truth, nwaanyị adịghị mma ịnọ na this situation, this particular condition that girl no, nwaanyị adịghị mma ịnọ na that condition at all. Ọ ya jogburu onwe ya na njọ, ọ wa alụ ya bụ alụ bụ ife anwa. I think we'll be ending this program. I don't want to achomki linne chomki wewemu. Dalo no muchukwu okike abịa ma ya ma alụ ọnụ ncha mma. Ka Chukwu goziela anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, goziela anyị Simon. Listen, nobody should gather. Anybody who is, this is not, I'm not speaking on for fear. I'm not speaking, from the point of fear. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of anybody. But the truth remains that na obu na anyị ncha nwụsịa egbuchachi anyị ncha, it will not help the struggle. It will not help our freedom. It will not help Biafra. Obu na atụ anyị ncha niile nga eziokwu ana onweghị ụlọ ya abalụ this struggle. Onweghị ụlọ ya abalụ Biafra. Ịghọtago? Check njide ejidelu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, check ebe ọ dewela anyị today. Njide ejidelu Maazị Simon Ekpa, check ebe ọ dewela anyị today. Yotago. So let truth be told. Eziokwu ka ekwuo ya bụ eziokwu, ka ekwuo ya ekwuo na mmadụ ekwu ya. Yotago. Ọ bụ na atụ everybody nga is not going to help the struggle. Egbusisi everybody is not going to help the struggle. If they injure everybody, boy everybody everywhere, is not going to help the struggle. So anybody who is calling you to come and gather anywhere in Biafra land, especially in Igbo land, including Igbocha, Asaba, anywhere they call you to come and gather for unit meeting, Malu na onye anakpogi ya abu enemy of Biafra, enemy of our freedom. That person does not mean well for you and I. Onye osokwale ya bro, count Maazị Nnamdi Kanu out of it, because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu knows very well that Nigeria has not repented. He can never give such order. Anybody calling anybody for meeting, for unit meeting, Malu na onye actually igbugo. Just know that onye actually igbugo, because the only thing they target is money, is your contribution, nothing else. Nothing else. So there is no gathering. As long as Biafra land is concerned, there is no gathering. Ndị niile anụwa na-ekwu okwu gada anụwa ọfancha niile gbakara aka ọnụ suo Maazị Simon Ekpa imi, suo awamen imi. Ndị na-anụzi ya bụ ọgụ nwere onwe esuo ha imi, na-achị skata, almost skata ha. After ka a mesịrị niile alụ niile a akpalụ, abịazi na asị ka ụnụ bịa gada atụwalụ ha ego, Chukwu kpọkwa onye anybody wetara data idea ọkụ. Ani Biafra megidekwa onye wetara data idea ọkụ. Na ụmụnne anyị ka anọ na nga na-anwụcha isi. Mad people everywhere. Ekwu m n'iwe achọ m ka iwe wee m. I don't want to be angry. So somebody called now, but I couldn't see your number. You can. Ya malo no nchamo Muchukwu Okike abịa ma biko no ka ọ dị n'echi o. Tomorrow is the beginning of our Prime Minister's defense. So we are going to gather here. I will make sure that I start early. Tomorrow I will start early. The program will begin as early as possible, because from tomorrow moving forward to the very end of the appeal, Oya walking on. Because pray for me, because I've been sitting down a lot. So pray for me. It's not easy. All right, thank you so much. May God bless you and protect our men on ground, the BLA, and guide you in all your endeavor. Bless you. Whatever you lay hand upon, may you prosper, as we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. May Chukwu Okike Abiama grant our Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa victory, that at the very end, or before the end of this very month, before the end of this very appeal, he will be freed, and we all shall, of course, rejoice and give glory unto God alone. Thank you all for listening to me. From here, it is good evening.
Ambawano ekene m na ụmụnne m na mana mụnwa ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede. Ihe mụnwa believe n'ahụ ebelivuru n'okwu asị adịghị mma. Eso na ndị believe n'okwu asị ajọgbula onwe. And ehitiri m asị, ịtụ asị for you to get what you want. I hate it. Onye ọsọkwa anya wụlụ, because na o nwere ife mkpọrọ asị na ndụ m. Number one, anọ na court today. I ma ife I PM. And I'm my for Guarai. There is no time ekuteloku lewune na court. Or do possible. Onwe do ye ekutoku ye ma wuluzi kawa ya kawa. So onye jere si na abata obi ekwuloku lewune na court, the person is a liar. And on a women Ibo abata obi Ibo n'ifo mero. And that's what I'm ndị mmadụ mata that na nwere mbọsị mpụtara ebe a wee jụọ ole wunne ya wukwa m onye ọ na-alụrụ ọrụ. Because na ọbata obi life ya dị seriously in danger by Nigerian government. Ha ma na ọnwụ na igbu ya egbu enyerebe nsogbu because ha meti ọnwụ na onwe ife mere enu Finland will ask them. Another way fa ya eji wee memi na ọbata obi poison. And the Kuchima try where you put tomorrow. I will try any opportunity in with I will talk to him to be very careful. Ya trust na nwoke ya trust na nwaanyị what if name outside. Ya happen down na PM. Some of them they are evil. Ngozola beze work with Olemunne up to today. That is mokwa. Hamela that will I na pa na-ese onwere okwu Olemunne na Ngozola beze na-ese. Mana ya o plan emele eme ka ese egbupụ Olemunne ka anya pụọ ebe ọ na ka asị na oli penti go ka e wee nwetije wee nwete ọbata obi and ọ na kịta achi work na ọnwụ na ya adịghị careful. That is why I single-handed call her where say kedu onye ọ na-arụ n'ọrụ. For Olemunne esise nye ikuku na say nyezina information si nyebe Miki onye ọ na ma onye a na-akpọ Miki Ngozo ọ ka na-evu program Ngozo up to today. Media team is like no say nyezina ikuku na ọrụ si nyebe Kelenna TV or ifo Sule nyewe Kelenna TV or ifo. It's terrible. I'm gonna move bolife ya when you will be very careful. Now this in Jema in age. Onyo wana balage wenata hike hagumbo. There is a platform Olewunne on here. People have sent me many things Olewunne because of you was PM. Na platform ngozo ala base ndo tu ngozi. It's terrible. It's terrible. Yaka na chiji ebia deceive ikuku na. They can lie, but they can never lie to me. Olewunne can go any meeting no one or choro. Or jele that meeting na ke we. Onyo wana kwesịrị ma game this criminals na azụ. Onyo wana kwesịrị ma the game this flanis na azụ. Number one, Olewunne is not a reverend sister. Is the fake reverend sister. Ihe our system who use reach we bata destroy ya if I name 100% reverend sister enweghị ike ime ife Olewunne na-eme. 100% reverend sister enwenataghị ike ime ife Olewunne na-eme. Ọ dịghị possible. Ọ dịghị possible. Have you seen Olewunne with 100% reverend sister uniform? Have you seen her? Ọ maka ibo kele n'isi kenonu onyanwa Oleven. Have you seen Olewunne with reverend sister attire? Enwere fake reverend sisters, enwere fake reverend fathers. What get different going on? Agwala m na one day. Nondo reverend father say anabechi yare ụmụ Fulani anabechi reverend father kita. Ya when you one day soon na ozukwe Quran ka ma no ozukwe Bible. Una na sofa. Agwago m you several times. Olewunne wa another plan ewepụtara iji wee eliminate ọbata obi. Ekwugo m several times akpọ ụmụ mmiri nọ n'wele ekwe. Okay, mana niile nọ na Finland. Chichali oche akpasakwala m ya nkata. Bet mgbe ụmụ na nna atụrụ ụnụ mmadụ aka sị nụ na this person na onye a eji chichali ikpeazụ mana ya dịrị na too late. So Ikukuna, I beg you, don't enter inside this place. Come out. We are here to save life of Obatobi, not to destroy him. Owune by na game goes on a base and so a fall into this criminal goes on a basis game. A man I fugo. I saw what is going on. I saw what is going on. And therefore, I'm even a court that day. Oya kanji wepụta mgbe nnụchara ihe niile nnụrụ kanji wepụta wee jụọ ole onye ka ị na-arụrụ ọrụ n'ihe usoro je meeting ihe niile ahụ mission ọnọ ka ọwụ mission ọnọ ka e were nye dati ka e were nye ka mmụọ onye ọnwụna were dị down ka afọ kwesị ọkwa na work uche Ngozi Olabeze. She will go extra mile iji wee nweta ife ọchọ ka anya onye ọnwụna pụọ ebe ọ nọ. Go we get to Obatobi very cheap and on her succeed. She's succeeding. No, Echini na kama go Obatobi pump and plane. And the man was here again. If you don't take time, a man is in a court to an apota, you finish in a bed. Onye china zona zonwe. Una no. I'm a name will be powerful God. But I'm a zone. Emma hapuzo maka. Mwade dundu ne kume. If you don't protect yourself, a boo and nothing will happen. Ma uruze Obatobi Nigeria na panic. No one now patanan so body. So anybody wanna eliminate Obatobi ye me. The only thing I had to win, he may something. Obatobi should be very careful. And don't want na hey Chineke jokwa. Tia mess na that I don't possible. I will talk. I will talk. Oh yeah, unkucho no me. My heart are dissatisfied. My heart are dissatisfied. To be sincere to you. Olewune can never deceive me. Osokwa JJ with this so with ya ibe akpon na fundraising ya je with billion Ngozi Olabeze with telie. Oge nkele with telie. We look at us today. And the young one will Olewune so we take that money by then because I may fundraising on me 1,000. On me 2,000. On me kwe go sister name at times anamaju sister nka gidi ko na alo. Gidi you what is your business? Usa pa fa ego. Mbudi so Olewune. But after Kapachala Fego ni na Kedeba not today. Those people soon akpa for ega neighbor had wela itata. Yake echi akwakwala ze again as mo Olewune. Yana Ngozi kana alo steady. Adam's shock. Everybody should know that this girl, this woman, Akachukwu Olewune is not a reverend sister at all. Oh no, we reverend sister, I approve Vonya. She's not a reverend sister. I want many reverend sisters nona this njema in age. We know them. Many of them. They will take away go. They make a donation. But you can't see them out because of that reverend sister. And if you say a reverend sister na put on social media about war. The kind of message you send the Kukuna, a reverend sister. God. Oh my God. I told them, You can never deceive me. Nobody. So, ikuku na emarifa eme we protect ye make obata obi mata that na oku do over. Oku o de says over. Ya menya, ga imenya. Oh na igba nkịtị obata obi amarife na outside. But obi don't know anything. Ole une ejebe awareness na echegharị go ya we business. Ya game azụrụ azụ. Ole une can never depart with ngozi olabeze. Okwa yoku ka ngwara unu ifa, it can never work. Time na eji check your identity elugo. Who is this person? Kedu obodo o si? Who is this woman? Sister ole wunne. Sister ole wunne. Owo na anyị nwa ndị Igbo asha ya emepe ha anya na this owo na ọbata obi pụta ya emekwa struggle again. Wele nọrọkwa with all these vultures ụmụ udere niile a o ji gbuo onwe ya okike. Sorry. Ya wụ nke ya nwa. Sorry. Ya wụ nke ya nwa. Because these people can never give what they don't have. That's their agenda. They will complete it. Most. If they come down, you will it after complete here. Nigeria nke case anine naga. Nigerian government I present in a court. Their evidence ye mechichana nonsense ni na yeme nemechigo. We don't see their evidence. The evidence ye wa ayafro fabiaro. They don't come. We don't see them. Unless you could have made video which in my job about to be tomorrow. The evidence in Nigeria obviously well. Which in my job tomorrow. Wanting to opportunity went to major way joy. I am malakene. So trobobuko le wunne iwonu. Ndana is aggressive. Who is Olewunne? Who is she? Ebe ko do ole onwe ya nka kwanka mfuru ebe nu ko nwere ebe ozo reserve. Kunu wele funda akafa do na abroad nda akafa wo no bu no bu anwo obara all these criminals. Iya ani ne threatened. And they threatening. Because all mala go follow they can never change. A reverend sister. The threat is mad. The young man is serious warning. A reverend sister. Has a mama want and then and they get the consign. Always open here maybe chara no. But still, reverend sister will limit. Oyeje, I limit your age. 11 sister. When the 11 sister name fundraising, none it no case no. When Kene Tari, 11 sister. Had the equated the camera and a donate ego. Had the equated the camera and all 11 sisters name me. Manole wunen abasaga. Oye tweet basaga. A Twitter corner basaga nke 11 sister. Somebody call herself 11 sister. Corona charity chaplet. 11 sister. Ke we need deceive and anjemunwelo nwa. I lose God. I need boy every day. I been chakwatu I been chakwatu still I cannot call the akoka. Ngwagana ikuku na number 1 ekwute ha okwu ekele wune na court. Ama m onye jeje kwago this kind of thing. Amara m onye tụrụ ụdị asị a. Nobody talk about Olewunne na court today. Obatobi didn't say anything about her. Nobody. So onye ọna gwana gị sị na Obatobi ekwuru okwu ezi ụtọ onye okwu asị onye ahụ onye iberibe. Chineke kpọọ the person ọkụ n'ịtụ ụdị asị a. Ka ihe ọ na-mean by that? Obatobi na-eje court since anyị maka isi eje court. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Mana onye ọna je gbala n'ọgwụ ya ṅụọ. Onye ọna gbala ọgwụ ya ṅụọ obi adị mma. Ana m abịa na ụmụnne 1 second. Hello nna. Mmụọ ma not to go. Ma ihe ọ na-anaghị aga ọfụma ana m like ya. Na awụzie mmadụ ịkparịa ikuku na abịacha ofu iwe kọwe. No. Okay na ọmụnwa because mgbe ọ bara ikuku na na-eme the program onwe onye kpọrọ na phone so anụcha m ihe o kwuru. So ọ sị m na o nwere onye kpọrọ nkịta na-asị m mba n'ife okwu na o nwere mgbe o ji si na Obatobi ekwuru okwu Olewunne ọwụla ife okwu. Na-asụkwa m amụọ m nọtụnụ na ana m like ibe na so n'ọmụnwa ji onye na ọsụ na ikuku na-asịkwa kwuru na ụkwa na okwulu okwu Olewunne na court something like that happen. Kama na o nwere ife Obatobi ekwuru. So ọgwụsịa because anọ m ebe ahụ anọ m ihe niile o kwuru everything anụchara nya and ayeghi nne bịa sansa azụ na mkpọtụ karịrị anyị dị sọnsọ mmadụ ịtọ so efugo. So the other thing na-achọ ime ka Olewunne mara that na game ahụ ọ na-azụ I will dey here. I will try my best. And always na ekwe we can stop ogi. No problem. Ekwupugolo mani. This is me. Ekwupulu ne mani, ekwupulu enu, ekwupulu mmụọ niile. So ụmụnne m ọ na-afụgo ka ihe niile so ọ na-afụgo ka ihe niile si wee gaa echi niile nnukwute ụbọchị Unuktubos. So if you name ikuku nabia hana life. Bajawen. Now forward read the whole information. Nkona echini ne yado ya phone mama charge I'm gonna go to my power bike. We are not. Because echini ne yade we are there over. This is my power bike. So we are not could you make sure that no the whole information I wanna put out from court. Echinine. You couldn't have better hana. Jeno kukoi. Man nke bia. So onwe onye na-ajụ m na loze. Na loze. Onye na-ajụ na loze ọbịa. Na loze ọbịara Finland. Si na loze abịakwa Finland. Jakedi maka ihe ojo. Ọsọ na ihe niile ọ na-ekwu na ọ na-ekwu na-ekwu ka ya asị na ọ nọ na Finland. Nsi ọ season ha gbara nnọọ. So onye ọna na-azụ season. Ihe o season ya ọ na-ekwu ka ị na-watch. Ka YouTube ya wee gbago ite. Ihe niile loze na-akọrọ n'ụwa asị. Loze enwere any information. Yesterday, anybody say, the only place nwere ike nweta information from ikuku nna. Nke today from ikuku nna. Tomorrow kwa from ikuku nna. So onye ọna na-abịa na-akọrọ ụnụ rubbish ya na-akọrọ ụnụ n'ọka ụnụ na-watch. At least ka YouTube ọ na-agbago na the green light moon ka so green light gini ọ na-agbago na Twitter ọ na-agbago na Telegram ọ na-agba ọnwago YouTube akwụ ya ezigbote ụgwọ kwari na ọbara ụmụazị baanyị na-agbagbusi n'enu ọbara ụmụazị baanyị. He didn't come to Finland. None of them come to Finland. Ndị ha sendiri Pastor Lozu na ndị otu bịa destroy ya ọbatobe put ọbatobe trouble n'isi. Oya bịa. Since all those criminals na everywhere juo oyi. Ọkwụnụ fụrụ ka anyị siri na mbọsị after ka ha nara. Ọkwụnụ fụrụ ka anyị si na with ndị my sister obi na ndị otu ya. Ọkwụnụ fụrụ ka anyị si na anyị niile nọrọ ọfụma quiet. Onwere onye a na ibe na-ese. We are very happy. Marakwa na meso okwe na group ha o. Mana ibi ihe eche na nso na group ha maka enwere m enemy. We are in independent media ye nwere ohi. Anyị abịa nwe enemy. Oya ụta ka anyị dị. We don't have friend though. I don't even ka mama onye nwe n'ụzọ akwa ya na-atụ. Mana onye unu ya na-akaba ha na-alụ ajụ ajụjụ olewu nne kedu onye ọ na-alụ n'ọlụ. Who send him? Who send her? That woman is evil. Ngozi Olabeze na ndị otu na Nigerian government want to use olewu nne to harm Simon Ekpanjoko. Abụmụ ekwugo m ibe several times. And then emecha unu ebe ọsọ ya na-agba nge na-eso n'igbe ejibe na-eso solo onye eso na ndị otu Ngozi onye eso na-eje na-emi ngimi everywhere. Kedu ihe we contribution ya na this protest? What is our contribution? Ke wele nabata ya so that ka ọ mara ka ọ na-esi imi wele we call information na-enye. I'm sorry. Ọwụ na ọchị ichegharị ya complete. Ya na Ngozi Olabeze mee fake esemokwu onwe ihe na-esere ha. Pụta na social media ka inyo. Hello, Nna. Hello. Anna. Anna, you can conclude. Manakot na just now can conclude. Just 1 minute. Can conclude. Angwano. No, no, after no, no, majiji.
Okay, can not a dog. I'm a video school, so Anna has this Katashi Mungo Go higher gas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he may go on this year, but to level before you got. I know why I'm going to Catholic in Gambona. I got the Bana Vatica. You are paying that way. Sister Level, he on that here from it, then a headline here. That is SMMG. That now have Sister of Mary, Mother of God, with the congregation on eBay. And that congregation are holding in Nigeria. In again, in the can do to live in the people. Over the hand, join a congregation getting in Nigeria because of character, because here, do to live in the hand on a vehicle with their purpose of who putting it more than Amana Chineke. I think I would depend. So, do to live in the have their pie. I told her the congregation. I just say, how we had this spirit. They got a here, we have no meeting. So, how to say more challenge, how much they want to have for you.
Okay.
What the man and sister.
Okay.
In the so he had a message any means, any nation. So the only connection of the say outside Nigeria, this is sister, native mother of God. That was not called a Kenya headquarters. In again, so for the Bible, had he this is Catholic Moka. I think village.
Okay.
So the standard in the form of onye Garuba agenda na special kwa say the 100 mark for the onye no na southeast, the north and have 50% mark. So when we August Ghana Kenya, you need to have 50% mark in it. As long as no give volunteer we all kind of western whatever I know. They got Chande Papa Lo Chagoro Wine, Mochao, at the share reference, Bruce reference by Yotara. Now they're a lot and the form of Nahana. All that type of thing I can live in the belong. If you want to reverend sister, okay,
okay.
Yeah, but the truth, okay, why you, the man why you the past in Nigeria and made them mad. That.
Okay.
If you give her a chance, no, reverend sister, or quite much in it, but when the Catacomb may born.
Okay.
The man I think is standard in it. Onye ọkụ elu nọ na street the same that ihe a ka ị ga-emebe level na ị ga-eti satellite na monitor ha wee ewu.
Okay.
So never you try, ọ dịghị possible enweghị dị iche level nne na Jovika.
Okay. Okay.
Onweghị dị iche
thank you okay
etu anyị si ewe Jovika ị ga-esi ewe system level nne.
thank you
onye kpọrọ onwe ya reference system nwere calling from okike abịa ama enweghị ike ime ihe olebu ndị na-emekwa soro ụmụ ya amaghị
never
na-akpọ otu na Twitter na-akọrọ bishi na Twitter onye kpọrọ onwe nwa Chineke si ụlọ ebe ọ na-arụ ndị ọchọ ndị ọ na-enye n'aka ma ndị ahụ adịghị n'ọrụ ụlọ ọgwụ ọ ga-arụ ọga na-arụ ya abịa na akpọchi onye kpọrọ onwe nwa Chineke
onye kpọrọ onwe nwa Chineke sister for that matter
now make peace.
Oh.
You want Monan to Madon, you must stand in that truth. And according to Okuchine, you shall know the truth, and that truth shall set you free. Any other thing more than that come from the evil one. So, living in the mind, this one goes all a piece, and goes all a bit, and I roll and you go on, get to our people.
Okay, sister for that matter.
My dear sister for that matter, will you compare Jovika? Jovika will friend na semis.
Okay. Okay. How do come on is here? Don't. Because now I will get the supplies if some people will get the supplies. Mgbe ngozi ọla bụ eze gburu ndị be anyị egbu mgbe olewunne nwere idea and the olewunne ji the pictures ebe load ozu ụmụazị baa na trọk tụọ fa ka na-atụ kwife otu esi atụ aja na tipa ka esi tụọ ozu ụmụazị Ngozi gburu egbu ụmụazị elekruturu azị amị Olewunne dị aware of that and Olewunne supported Ngozi by buying ụmụazị baa olekruturu Olewunne ife Obieze kwuru exactly otu Jovika dị nyanwe Olewunne na nwanyị even all the worse than Jovika if Olewunne na target kita how to buy ọbata Obie because ọbara amala nafa ha ṅụ mara na ọbara ndị enwere conscience. They don't have conscience. Esemokwu asị ga na Ngozi sekwere wa asị Olewunne na Ngozi esekwu okwu ihe ahụ ihe ha mere na public because ha mara the day of Simon Ekpanjọkụ is coming so that Simon of as a saint, a sister. Ewewe nyegbunyuo ya anya were ọgwụ gbọwunyuo ya mgbe nke oyi ekwete na ọ na-eme ya mara na the group of ndị a plan na ịgbagbu ọbata Obie mgbe a na-eme convention ọwụ na va succeed Finland and succeed ime arrest ihe a plan ịgbagbu ọbata Obie n'ọgwụ and from that London ahụ onye bụ nne nọ ka a na-eme that meeting. Everybody must be very careful. Olewunne is an evil woman, very evil yadị enwekwa oyiri. Evil Olewunne ukwu ogbu aṅụ ọbara. Akpụm I ka ya afọ na Finland. She will come and see me here. Because ọ ka ya abịa. They will come. I'm not afraid of them. Also ha ji esi ndịkwa ite galafu enwe m time. Mana dachi eziokwu ahụ ekwukwe ihe ekwuye. Ana nkịta agwa n'ụlọ Biafrans, if anything happen to ọbata Obie, onwekwa ife anyị eme maka na ihe eme gịnị ọkwa akwa ka anyị ebe onye ọnwụ na-emechi ọnụ ihe ebere emego mana let us mara ka anyị esi tinye mkpu ka fa nwanwụ ndị ajọ mmadụ na ndị ajọ mmụọ mana na anyị nwekwara idea their plan because Nigeria will go extra mile extra even anyị akwụ ụgwọ karịrị ụgwọ mea wụrụ that na-ewefuru ọbata Obie out of the way. Unu afụna ka everything si aga court echenjigo so everything extend. Mekwa my hotel extend. Mekwa my flight ticket extend. Okud over. Okud is what over because no my request me for better on 25. No my request me not on 22. And I may extend to 25. Na ya ka na kita emekwa extend again because eye ma nọgide ni na nọgide the last day and ka ezisi na mbịa ka ezisi ọnụnọ ya ama anụ ya till the end. So akpọkwa m oku enyemaka ka nna akpọkwa n'ebe ọ na-akwa ya wakwa m ego aka nna ya ego ka nna ya onye mara ka o esi nye aka biko enye aka ka m wee nwee ike ịcomplete ụmụnne m biko akpọkwa m n'oku ọnụlụ ube nwanne agba n'ọsọ biko na ụmụnne m kedu afọ ya na ọ kpọrọ m kịta kpọkwara m na biko ụmụnne m ọ ya awụrụ anyị ihe mwute na anyị nọ this our bro Ebube Joseph need help. Biko na ụmụnne m Ebube Joseph need help and they make it aka nyọkwu ikuku na ọ na-ekwu ya kpọọ ya kpọba ndị be anyị onye mara ka this guy na-arụla anyị ezigbote ọrụ. Ụmụnne m biko mgbe ọnwụ na-enidere ọnụ na this kind of things akene n'oku zana oku save on life this man called Ebube Joseph, ihe ọ na-eme awọkwa onwe ka ọ na-emelie ọkwa ya nwa ka ọ na-emelie iwe ọchị ya na ebidoro na-enebe anya n'ife gbasara ya o sokwa na head ndị na-eti ya mkpu na-ewepụtagasị ibe zoro ezo ọkwa ịfụrụ kọmuniti okwe wepụtakwara mbọsị ya anya ọma na ọ na-eme exist ma risk ọ na-elisk life ya. Ebube Joseph nwere ọgwụ ọ na-aṅụ and ọgwụ ahụ agwụgo and o ji ego o ji ego data ọgwụ. Biko na ụmụnne m unu ụsọ nya ha biko nkịta nke echi biko o sendigolo m details here na comment section, sendele message na comment section. Ọwụrụ $1, ọwụrụ $2, ọwụrụ $3 biko na onye ma oji oye ji save life of Ebube Joseph biko ọ dị very important. Ụmụnne m biko nwekwe onye ama m that na oye siri ike yes mana save life is very important. Ka our life ka save biko ahụ adịghị Ebube Joseph ọpọdụ na ahụ adịghị ọ na-ebi na-ejegharị na-etigharị amadụ na ahụ adịghị ya o nwere ọgwụ ọ na-aṅụ adọsụ na ọgwụ ahụ agwụgo mana ya na-abọkwu this evening na ịnụ taịnụ mana ya na-abọji ekwu ọ kpọrọ m 850 enwetaghị m wee kpọghachie o sendigara na even ote na ọkpọwara today sef tego ọkpọwara m otego since 12 o'clock ka Ebube Chukwu bido kpọwa m na phone since 12 o'clock send my message which I went on 850 nene on nene okonofre yini na o ya nwa kpọrọ m okonofo mo we pozie this evening okonofre ya o we na akọrọ m problem ya. So ụmụnne m bikonu mụ na ya na-aba anaghị alụkọ mana ife merenụ uwe kpọwa na fon ka na-eme ya ugboro na-abụ ọ dị akpọ na nkịtị and oya awụrụ m ife ọṅụ na at least na ọ kpọrọ ụmụ ajani ọ gbara ọsọ bịakwute anyị oya adọkwana maka inyere ya aka unu ọnwụ na onye ejiri biko ka ịzọpụta ya save on life Ebube Joseph. I need Ebube Joseph, we need him at least ka o wele goro ọgwụ ọ na-aṅụ biko na ụmụnne m ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ biko 5,000 naira 2,000 naira 1,000 naira 500 naira ọkwa nnukwu ego call for him biko onye aweta onye ezuru iji mee ife ọ chọrọ ime biko na ụmụnne m ka ọ hapụ iwu na ọ na-atara anyị afụfụ na-agbara anyị mbọ na-eme expose ka a mara ka esi wee zọpụta n'Igbo mụrụ nze mmụọ ọzọ onwe this kind of problem okpozi ụmụnne ndị ọ na-agbara mbọ ha onwe onye zara ya oku ọ na-ebu ume biko sendele message ka sendele go his details onye ọnwụ na ijine ihe awọ Igbo nọ n'elu ma ọ nọ na maka nna agwa okwu a ebe ọsọ ọgụ nọrọ biko o need our help. Echi niile ka ọbata obi na-ebido defense ya echi niile ndị Naijiria akparịcha n'onwe ha disgrace chanda ka ha nyere onwe ha the highest disgrace taka ha nyere onwe ha the highest disgrace ha na-atazi aka and lawyer ọbata obi said that na if we don't win here we are going to high court. We can never lose hope. Okay, thank you. Oh, hi, because send Ellen a message, send Ellen a message, send Ellen a message. Thank you, ụmụnne biko sendele message ka sendele ngo details here. Chinedu nnam, thank you. Oh no, 20,000 naira. Hey, bikonu ụmụnne m ụmụ aja na bikonu. Ana m ayọ ọnụ sọkwa mgbe ikpere m egbukwele unu ikpere ka anyị save unu life of Ebube Joseph. Ebe unu egidere anya n'echiche enwere many platforms. Mana obi esi abịa na obi ụmụ aja anyị. Anyị gosikwana ya yes na olulu ilu bikonu. Sendele biko sendele no message kan sendele no uno bank details biko at least echi niile ka o jegolo ọgwụ ahụ godo biko na ụmụnne m biko. So echi niile nnukwute ụbọchị ka anyị jenunu Nigeria atachaghị aja. Anyị afọ ndị witness Nigeria. Anyị afọ ọkwa ha ọlaeze na aka ji emecha bịa. Anyị nọ ya anyị na-eche ha. So anyị mara nọ echi niile ka anyị edozi everything. Wow. Drama queen, name, thank you. Oh, thank you, Adanne, thank you. Because taste him, because taste him. So, munnemaya anakpunu kanjidi ni analahula echinine unuku ubos. And the lawyer jimako, ikuku na toro gumu aye topagi. Imana mwana ngwem, ikuku na ye to unkoji unwoke. Mwana ngwem aye togi. Akachukwu 15K nam, thank you. Thank you, Akachukwu. Send at least gini una our GM at least obia no bi ko mara na obia no n'ezigbote obi. Oh my God. Ay, ọgbapụgo m ịma ana m achụ nta ego. So okay, Ramasị na ya testigo. Okay. I go ahead. Okay, can send the kita. Hey, then come look at me go nka. Because all days with them because obi eze chere kambia. Chere. Hey, obi eze chere can send the obi eze chere na machu nta ego. I chọrọ na nwanne anyị nwoke nta ego ahụ Ebube Joseph o nidere enyemaka bezika drama queen onye ọzọ ezika nọ onye nwere ihe amakwa m. Okay, aya ese ndigo nye Adanne ese ndigo obi eze. Hello?
Yeah, because for security, you post to everybody.
Mba, I'm eti na line o, na eti na line. Ama m ndị nne.
My individual say for them
Am I me post yan dize ka m esinye ego. Enweghị ome. Security list ọ na bai. Agwa na bai na-eme ihe ọ na-eme. Hapụ. Enweghị amen. Network go ana manukwu ibe obi eze na-ekwu network na clark. So ụmụnne m echi niile nnukwu ụbọchị m eje dị ilara ka ọsọ mma amụ ụzọ wee baa tren na-eje Newman. Wee baa tren na-eje Lati tomorrow. So ụmụnne m ọ na-afụgo ka everything si aga. So anyị agụkọsi aka yawa Chukwu na nda today ka follow no our lawyer but obie not do too much. I won't like in cause on serious general lorry. Even Queen Ambassi is Ebelemona, can see Finland and Nata. Ebelemona, lawyer, and Bobby and a hotel can no man who guaguna. Without man be an hotel. Can no man is a true go here. Is a true go here. Don't work with you put here. And the young man put my man. So, Anna echinina ka ya amazi because yini no bato beje ke court nke izo jere court o present heavy di lawyer ekwedi ekwu even when mgbe ọ gwara ya today onwere mgbe ọ gwara ya today but the lawyer onwe mgbe ole jo no say that na ihe niile ya na-ekwu ebe a na mgbe ahụ na gwara ya na enwere evidence ihe niile ya kwuru ihe niile ya present okwu niile ya kwuru na enwechara evidence of all these things but the persecution ekweghị ekwu okwu ọbata obi elili suffer today can of the kind of sufferness ọbata obi suffer n'aka all these criminals ọbata obi elili suffer na ya. I wonder today can no we say nature n'ime mmụọ m na-asị mgbe atụrụ ọbata pronounce 3 years 6 years imprisonment to ọbata obi ka o si wee take care kedu ka o si wee mee obi ya agbawa ya and the alone nwere onye nọ ya nso nobody console him, nobody, alone onwere onye nọ ya n'aka nne onwere onye nọ ya n'aka ekpe. Anya mmiri juru m anya today when nature all these things if that na thank God na mụ na nke inu ya because ya na one of our brother from Finland here also na ya abịa court so na ya ndị ọzọ na-alụ ọrụ. Imagine that na anyị anọghị na that court ọbata obi ya nọkwụkwa na ya again uruzie mgbe ikpe endwele ndị ọzọ abịawakwazie ndị ọzọ abịawa. Thank God na anyị nọ ya nwee ike ịfụ ihe na-emenụ. Thank God na anyị nọ ya wee nwee ike ịnọnyelie at least turn all like this of why ọchịa ọ na-abụ ume sọnsọ that ọchịa na-afụ n'eri na-enye m joy mgbe anyị si ya mgbe ọ gwara ya nọ 26 nsị ya so anyị emekwa hotel anyị and the flight anyị extend ọsị m yes biko many extend. Oh my God, if the joy o just biko many extend. Oh, if you no need lie around him and I'm happy when I can no maja na mele order possible because no one ememe we eyele mano ya we na son key when you another place alone obi jupụtara m na aṅụrị and I'm very happy and I'm happy. We say Kennedy Rolisa not easy Kennedy Chukwu Okike abịa ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nze m ọzọ ụmụ ike m ji aba mma hapụ damakwu nne m thank you Chimugozie and I'm happy jisi n'ike at least so onye chọrọ ya nye ka mara so that can send the because are the very important. Are the very important. So I'm gonna make a name on when I say no jisi n'ike. Chukwu m gọziere m unu. Ka ọ dị n'echi niile mma na-enye unu feedback. Ono na ikuku na ya na esendịrị unu ihe niile otu o si wee dị. Ikuku na ya na-esendịrị unu ihe niile otu o si wee dị, otu anyị si aga na otu anyị si eme ya. Ka ọ dị n'ụmụ Chukwu okike abịama. Share this program, like ya. Chimugozela mono. Ola doledo. One love. God in bye bye.